What you need? Call me hustle man. Call me hustle man. What you need? Call me hustle man. Call me hustle man. Wow. Cause all I do is hustle, man. Yeah, all I do is hustle. I'm the hustler of them all. 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 Hit the block, even hustled out the mall. I'm the hustler of them all. I'm the hustler of them all.
Yo, what is going on with you guys? Today I'm going to talk about a battle rap event that's going down August 7th. It's called Summer Madness. It's going to be by URLTV.tv, and basically I'm going to talk about my predictions on this battle, on the whole card. Actually, it's about 8 battles on this card. You know, a lot of cats making these predictions on UFC, boxing, wrestling and stuff. You know, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, battle rap is a sport too, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my predictions on these battles, and I'm gonna tell you guys who I think is gonna win, because you know these people generate millions of views anyway, so it's not like I don't and actually want to see what's up. So with that being said, let's get right into it. The first battle I'm gonna go into is Tech Nine versus Midwest Miles. I think that battle honestly is gonna be like, you know, jokes over bars, or bars over jokes, or performance over jokes, or performance over bars, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be a preference battle. You know what I'm saying? Tech Nine has, you know, amazing performance. He has bars, but his performance is what really does it for him. And Midwest Miles has a decent performance, but he got bars, and he's also got the jokes. So I think honestly, you know, it's gonna be a preference battle. I think Tech Nine might just pull this out, you know, in my you know, because I like the performance, and I like, you know, the way he tells his bars and stuff like that. So I think honestly, I think Tech Nine might pull this out in my opinion. The next battle I want to go into is X Factor versus DNA. I think honestly DNA, my thing about him is that he says these little gun lines and stuff like that, and I'm just like, nobody believes you. You know, I just don't think, you know, if he says a lot of gun lines, he's gonna lose that battle in my opinion. X Factor, I think DNA is gonna get the first 2 rounds. X Factor is gonna get the last round. I think X Factor is gonna spaz out in that last round, and in a nutshell, I think DNA is gonna take it 2-1 over X Factor. The next battle I want to go to is Sue Surf versus K Shine. If you have been following these guys for the last 2 to 3 months, they've been making these videos yelling at each other. Sue Surf's calling K Shine Keisha, telling him to sit down, Keisha, and shut your mouth, Keisha. And K Shine's been calling Sue Surf his son, and he telling him that, hey, I'm letting you call me all this stuff because you my son, and I don't want to make you sad. You know, like, it's a whole bunch of stuff going back and forth. And I'm going to tell you the truth, this battle is going to be about who can yell the loudest. No, really, I mean, I don't think it's going to be like that, but I think it's going to be a little bit yelling going on, because both of those battle rap MCs do yell and when they rap. I think, honestly, Tsunami Surf, he's going to get it 2-1. The first round will be Sue Surf. The second round might be a toss-up, but I think Sue Surf might edge it out. In the last round, I think K Shine's gonna spaz on him, because K Shine always does good on his last rounds from what I've seen. Sue Surf on his last rounds have never really been the greatest to me. To me, that's always been his weakest round in all the battles I've seen. So I think Sue Surf will get it 2-1. Definitely 2-1. Solid. Hitman Holla versus Holla. No, actually, I'm gonna go over to this. I'm gonna go over to T-Rex versus Conceited. I think T-Rex, honestly, the thing is, T-Rex hasn't battled for a while. Besides DNA, he hasn't battled for a while. And I think T-Rex, if he comes with that aggressive stuff, he's gonna definitely beat Conceited. I think he's definitely gonna beat Conceited 2-1, because Conceited will get that last round. I think Conceited will get that last round. But the thing about Conceited is that, and then a lot of the SO that's have this thing too, because Heartless is like that, and the other guy Bricks is like that too. They say their lines and they just stand there. Like, they don't do no performance, they don't do no nothing. They just stand there. So it's like when you saw, you know, Conceited versus Goods, you see him say the line like, you might as well be Willy Wonka, but I put you nerds in a box. and I got extra, but I got extra clips, and they're all bananas. So you better split. Like they don't really do much. It's like they just stand there and rap and say some dope bars and rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Conceited is bad, but hopefully when he comes out this time, he's gonna come out there and he's gonna do some crazy stuff. Now Conceited comes out there with that stage presence, and he comes out there with bars and stuff. T-Rex might be in trouble. I think T-Rex might be in trouble. But T-Rex, I hope he comes with that aggressive style, because if he does, Conceited will lose 2-1. So, with that being said, let's go on to Calico versus Math Hoffa. I'm a kick. I think Calico will get the first round. I think the second round is going to be a toss-up, and I think the third round, Math Hoffa is going to pull out the third round. So it'll be real close. I've heard Math Hoffa, I've heard like from people like Norbs and stuff, and that Hoffa is going to just like come out swinging. Like I heard Hoffa's stuff is like deadly enough for a 3-0 for Calico. And I heard Calico stuff is definitely no slouch. So I think honestly I think the second round is gonna be real close, but I think the first round is gonna be Calico, second round is gonna be close, and then the third round is gonna be Math Hoffa. Overall, I think honestly, I'm gonna be going for Calico, because I think if Calico gets his battle, it'll push him up so far ahead. It'll be crazy, and Calico needs that, because I don't think Calico has. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think Calico has won that many battles, in my opinion. But I'll make another blog about that later on. The next one, I'm gonna go with Hitman Holla versus Holla the Don. This is a battle I never thought I would have seen ever, because Hitman Holla was popular in the battle rap scene, but he did not get like out there. Like he really didn't get that internet popularity, that internet love, until he battled Arsenal. And now Hitman Holla is a fan favorite. Now, Holla Dun's always been a fan favorite. So it's basically gonna be like fan favorite, the battle of the fan favorites, like the battle of the internet favorites. You know what I'm saying? A battle rap MCs. I'm not trying to say they're they don't have anything else, but they're favorites. You know, people favor those guys a lot. I think honestly, if Hitman Holla comes out there swinging with the whole and shoot your whole mama like the Delonte West and all that stuff, like I think Hitman Holla might just edge it out, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen, because Holla the Dun's gonna fight back. Arsenal didn't fight back when he battled Hitman Holla. So I think honestly, Hitman Holla will get the first round. Second round, I think we'll go to Holla the Don, and third round I think it'll be Holla the Don, because the reason why I say that, because the first round, Holla the Don needs to warm up. Always, like Holla the Don always gotta warm up. So the first round of his is always like not as strong as his third round is always the strongest. The second round is pretty strong. So the second round might even be a toss up. I ain't even gonna say I think it might even be a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Because Hitman Holla, I don't really think Hitman Holla really has a trend. I just think he just consistent throughout all his rounds. But I think that's what's gonna happen. Round 1, Hitman. Round 2, I think it's gonna be Holla the Don, but it could be possibly a toss up, and I think round 3 Holla the Don. So I think it might be 2-1 Holla the Don. By no means I don't think Hitman Holla is gonna lose. Nobody's gonna really lose this battle. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a definite debate. On Twitter they have around the 7 million followers. So I think honestly, it's gonna be debatable. It's gonna be a debatable battle. Last but not least, Charlie Clips versus Aver. This battle has been like 2 to 3 years in the making. Look, I think honestly people are sleeping on Clips. Cause people say, oh, Clips only got punches and all that. No, I think honestly, Clips got punches and he has a performance. He doesn't have his performance isn't like Aver. I think Aver's performance is unmatched from URL right now. Besides him versus Tech 9. Besides him and Tech 9, I think honestly their performances are really good. I'm gonna say Averb 2-1. The reason why, because Averb is smart, and Averb is a tactical guy. So when he knows, and I knew this before I actually like heard about him, saying this stuff. Averb is gonna come in there with more than 3 rounds, cause he's gonna pick and choose what round according to what Charlie Clips do. Another thing about Averb versus Charlie Clips is this. Another thing about Averb is this. Let's say Charlie Clips come with punches. I think Averb is ready for that, because if you think about what he did to Matt Hoffa, when he battled Matt Hoffa came with all the bars and everything, and then all Averb did was make him look bad in front of NY. Like, he made him look bad with that whole, the fact still remains, and the whole let a nigga run his finger up your spine, a little puppet nigga. The truth, there was a dark cloud over NY. There was a big dark cloud over NY when after that battle released, because niggas in the NY was sad. They saw the hero go down. So if Charlie Clips come with the extra, funny shit, I think Averb is gonna kill it. But I think what's gonna happen, round 1, I think it's gonna go to Averb. Round 2, Charlie Clips, and then round 3 is gonna go to Averb. Averb will get it 2-1. But don't get me wrong, I think Charlie Clips round 3 is gonna be crazy. But I think Averb might pull it out. Something tells me though, honestly, since Charlie Clips is back in the ring, I think that battle is gonna be so hype that they might just even let Charlie Clips just spaz out. I think they might just say fuck the time limit and just let him just do what he want to do. And I'm not sure if Averb is ready for that, but then again, I think Averb has like 3 or 4. I think Averb has like 6 rounds for Charlie Clips. So I think he is, because I think because he's a smart cat, and a smart cat that hasn't seen a guy battle like that in years. He's gonna come ready, and this is gonna be Averb's best performance. I think this is gonna be Averb's best performance. But other than that, that's my predictions for the URL TV.TV August 7th Summer Madness event. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below and tell me what you guys think.
I gotta go. I like to sell lean and play dominoes. A Gialine, 35 a Pia Green, 29 1,000 Z's, 25. Please have my money right. CDs they go for 5, DVDs they go for 5, white tees they go for 5. If I could, I'd sell my wife, but not to the devil though. Fuck you, bitch. Lord, see you.